Let's kick it. Let's kick it. Let's kick it. Let's just kick it. Hey, Flo, how you doing? Hey, Rob. Hey, Mixed Gas. Pocahontas, how are you? Dorexion, how are you? Same to you. Let's party. Let's kick it. Let's rock on. Had a nice chat earlier today. Had a nice chat last night. It's the holiday season. I'm going to go out a little while later and with Marty's wife, and she's a big Christmas buff. We're going to photograph some of the kind of lower socioeconomic areas. Tarp on the roof, on a trailer, broken down car in the yard, but yet Christmas lights. I think it's really cool. Hey, Cryptic Angel, how are you? Oh, same to you. Let's kick it. How you guys doing? Everything, you have a good day today? So what you expected? Are you feeling blue? Where's your emotional meter today? These holidays really never meant much to me, even as a kid. It's another day to me, really. Everything's closed. I see Mark Kropka singing Christmas songs. Well, not quite Christmas songs, but a song on Christmas Day. Everything's great, Cryptic Angel. Pocahontas, you been doing well? You guys want to come up and party? Where do you send flowers to your girlfriend? Her flowers? Yeah, shit. Yeah, she's not dead yet. She's going to be when I get a hold of her. I'm going to light her fire. That's what I sing to her. I sing to her, come on, baby, I'm going to light your fire. And she looks at me after a big swig of Geritol and putting her teeth back in her mouth, and she says, fire? What are you talking about? I say, don't worry, babe. You got a couple more years left. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Same to you. North where? North Michigan? You guys want to come up and party? See if you got all your Christmas gifts? I've read a couple articles online about whether or not you should tell kids if Santa's just made up bullshit. I don't know. Hell, don't ask me. Who cares? Just bring the gifts. It's interesting how it morphed over gifts. Hey, Melanie, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming up the other night. I know you didn't want to, and you did anyway. My kind of girl. You ever break up with the baby daddy? let me know. You're a willing participant in making things go smooth. We need more of those around here. How's it down there in Cleveland? You guys freezing your ass off? You getting a warm spell? You remember when that jet took off and it killed everybody? I really followed that from beginning to end. What a tragedy. You know, the guy had just upgraded to that jet and was really not fully familiar with the autopilot. And he took off. Man, you take off over to dark water, you better be on your A game. You know, it killed him, his whole family, the neighbor, and his daughter. It's really unfortunate. You know, you can go on YouTube and you can see where the plane was taxiing out when they took off, just kind of like, ooh, too bad. I've landed at that airport before, Burke Lakefront. It's weird because if you come from Michigan and you stay low and you fly over the lake, you can you go under the traffic as they're shooting an approach from the east into Cleveland, Hopkins. You'd be flying in a little plane, you look up and you see the jets over you. 39, that's not bad. We got rain tomorrow. Oh, it sucks. So I said earlier, I'm going to go out and do some photography with Marty's wife. She likes Christmas. Yeah, it was really sad, unfortunate. Man, he was unfamiliar with the autopilot. I don't know how you have to get type ratings. And a lot of insurance companies won't insure you unless you take these special classes through flight safety. And he had taken those. You know, the insurance companies require like a 10-day course or a 4-day course, whatever it is. How you get out of one of those damn things without understanding completely how to work the autopilot's a mystery to me. He thought the autopilot was engaged. Took off, tired, been like a 16-hour day. They flew from somewhere around Columbus to go to the Cavaliers game. And tired, shitty weather, super dark, rough, bumpy, and just got vertigo. It's like accidents are generally all the time. One thing leads to another. It's a culmination of factors. Too bad. Yeah, really, I can tell you a bunch of them. Old airplanes, it's a hell of a gene pool in Elmater, I'll tell you that. Here's Margaret. Margaret, the last few times you've tried to come up, it isn't, the whole thing doesn't come up. It's like you're trying to come up, but it doesn't give me anything to click on. Yeah, too bad, isn't it? Not the first guy, and I'm sure it won't be the last. Airplanes are crashing more than ever. I don't know if Stephanie's home or not. You know, I never plan to go on. I do these impromptus. I'll see if I'll text her. Yeah, it's really too bad. God, I think that's what. And you know what's a weird thing too, is they said it was heavy snow, and if you look at that AMC Sports, if you look at the tape, there was no snow. I mean, where do they come up with this shit? Really nuts. Airplane crashes, man. What a way to go, huh? Hey, Drifter, how you doing? How's it going? Thank you. Where's Stephanie come up? I think she may be somewhere tonight. Maybe at her sisters or nephews or something. I'll text her again. I don't know what Michelle's doing. Hope she has a new, a good year coming up. She's going to embark on a new beginning, a metamorphosis, a genesis. She's starting over. She's got some irons in the fire, looking around. 20/20 vision, yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's true. And part of my medical on my pilot's license, I have to have a spare pair of glasses. It's a good idea. That's the theory, is if, a duck or a goose come through the windshield and it busts your glasses, you got a shot at putting on another pair of glasses. I think that's quite a stretch. Hope it never happened to me. I don't know the guy, but I remember reading the article. He's a a Bell 206 Jet Ranger helicopter. He was doing traffic reports or something, and a duck came through the windshield, knocked him out, flew on autopilot for about 20 minutes, woke back up, and landed the thing safely. There's all sorts of incidents of, I just texted you, Stephanie. There's all sorts of incidents of birds. You know, if you ever see when they certify windows, like in Learjets and stuff, they shoot frozen chickens at the windshield to certify the glass. It's pretty hard to break an airplane window, but it does happen. You know, jets, if you ever look at like a jet window from the side and the lights hitting it right, super thick glass. Yeah, Lucky Pal is right, Mixed Gas. You better believe it. You're not kidding. Well, you like the background music? Oh, thank you. Well, I didn't really fully understand it at the beginning, and you know, it plays through the system as opposed to you hearing it through my speakers. And people were bitching that it was too loud. And I thought, what a bunch of crybabies, you know, trying to enhance the channel. Oh, you're still not home. Okay. Trying to enhance the channel, trying to put it on there. What the hell are you talking about? And then I went on a live that I'd done and listened to it as if I was just somebody else. I said, you're right, man, too loud. Let me give you a little example. I'll show you. It's this new thing. It's called Media Assets. Now listen to this. Now tell me the truth now. Does this sound too loud? You can't tell that on my end. Does that sound too loud to you? Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. I hope the kids are having a good time. That's too loud, isn't it? It sounds perfect to me on this end. See? That's something I think they should do a little work on. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. Same to you. Oh, it's too loud. Yeah, thank you. That's what I thought. So you can't tell that unless somebody bitches about it. I thank all you chronic complainers out there. Let me try a little different music. There's not a lot of choices. There's dance prep, acoustic, cinematic, feeding the ducks, into space, lo-fi, and night driving. What am I on now? I'm on daydreaming. Let me try night driving, see if you like it. Like that. There we go. Night driving. How's that? Okay, good. Well, I hope you're having a good time. At least play some elevator jazz, old 80s background porn music. Yeah, I'd like to have some. That porn music, nothing wrong with it. I liked it. You know, you realize when you fool around with like I have no interest in doing a documentary. I may do one on black vultures. I don't know why. Validation, I guess. Hey, David. I like black vultures. I want to promote them in a positive way. I want to take away the bad press they've got for hundreds of years. Bible badmouths vultures too. Don't like it. Same with sharks, venomous snakes. Human beings, man, they are one fucked up species, let me tell you. No gangster rap. Yeah, you know, I like gangster. I am a big rap lover, to tell you the truth. You know, all the good guys died. Margaret, it comes up like light, which means I can't click on it. Sorry. You should do something like this. If the StreamYards, I'm assuming that it's copyright free, but you never know. YouTube's fucking with me now, no matter what I put up. Paid music, unpaid, not monetized. I'm not monetizing anything, and they're still fucking with me. Give me warnings on music that I paid for that I don't monetize. I'm not fitting. They say that my chats are not suitable for most advertisers. I don't really give a fuck, tell you the truth. If I was trying to build a channel and get somebody to listen, let me tell you, building a YouTube channel, I just got lucky. Everybody knows that. But, man, if you were trying to do that legit, it'll drive you fucking nuts. It's mainly luck. Yeah. I mean, what good's a channel if nobody can come on and talk? Yeah, I remember when I first started on, I just fuck. I wanted to have people come on, but I couldn't get them. Didn't care what you did. And you can even put fantastic shit up there. Nobody watches that. And this was a long time ago. So I don't know how the hell you do it now. I really don't. You know, how are you going to have chats and stuff and nobody coming on and talking? Now, did you guys get them? Did you just happen to be on YouTube, or Did you get a notice? They've been fucking around me on that too. Notices. I don't know. It's 43 degrees here. Not that far off Cleveland. I'll tell you, if you look at a map, I'm interested in weather. I like it. If you look at a map, I've noticed like 600-mile increments, at least from a latitude standpoint. So basically, if you look at Atlanta's weather all the way up to just south of Cincinnati, it's kind of the same all year long. Hot and cold, minus extremes like a freak snowstorm in Kentucky or something like that. And then you get north of Cincinnati, that'll take you all the way up to West Branch. Hey, can I call you back a little bit? Hey, now Marty's wife wants to go out and take a few photos of like the lower socioeconomic places that have decorated their trailers and stuff. But I'll call you before I do that, because they may take them down tomorrow. But I'll call you before I do that. Alrighty. Did you have a good time? Did you have fun? Okay, good. Yeah, it's another runway model wanting to get to hook up with me tonight. Having a YouTube channel's got its perks. Notice it's probably my fault. No, don't worry about it. I've been Christmasing for the last few days. Now, what does that entail? Just driving the van around? Yeah, I believe Bimbo Celebration of Life stream is tomorrow on Mark's channel. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be sure to miss it. I mean, I guess it's too bad a person dies. We're all going to die. It's part of the lifestyle. I don't get all choked up about it and stuff. The only time I really was a basket case, really upset for over a week when somebody died, was when Linda Lovelace got killed in a car accident. But like normal people, me included, they can do what they want with me. I really can. I hope that the vultures eat me. Sugar daddy, back in the game. Yeah, I wish it was that easy. Sure do. Gotta be great, wouldn't it? It's a perfect relationship to a lunatic like me. Sugar daddy. I'm not shitting you. It's my dream relationship. Swear I'd be 100% comfortable with it. Closest, no future. Yeah, perfect. Sign me up. Goddamn right, man. I'd love to be a sugar daddy. I fucking would. I'd pay a premium too. They're just cute and young and flirty and no baggage, and they leave. Holy God, man. I'm a terrible boyfriend. I can tell you that right now. I am. I've always been that way. Now, if you don't like me and you think I'm a big asshole, or you've dated me in the past, you're going to say that I'm selfish and that all I think about is myself. That's not really true. I'm not selfish. I'm a very generous person. And I'm always for the underdog. My neighbors love me everywhere I've lived. But there's just certain shit I don't like to do. And it isn't because I'm trying to deprive somebody of it. It just really doesn't interest me. It's not normal, I guess you could say, if you looked at big numbers. I don't know if I wasn't rubbed enough as a baby, or I've watched too much porn, and it's, I don't know. All I know is that I'm 100% comfortable the way I am. And I realize this is the way it's going to be till it's tits up. Oh, good for you, love. Good for you. It's good you got a good relationship with your wife. Yeah, I'd be impossible to live with. Sure, I know I am, man. And another thing too, like I've kind of rekindled this relationship a little bit. But the more I think about it, I mean, if you sent Miss America down here and she was totally subservient, I still think I'd have a hard time with somebody being around. Now, they make stupid statements like you set in your ways. I've been this way for a long time. I don't know, it was bad examples, or I just get tired of them, or fuck, I don't know. It's not a problem. One girlfriend in 25 years, and I couldn't wait to get rid of her. Well, 1.5. It's like, this is driving me fucking nuts. They're always fucking calling you, texting you. God damn, drives me nuts. I'm not a phone guy talking on the phone, texting. Fuck that. Not really, I'm not. I don't give a fuck if you're a porno movie star on the other end. Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Rob. Yeah. You always want, I don't even want what I can't have. That's how far I've fallen. Yeah. I just think there's irony sometimes in my dating habits. Like Stephanie's a perfect example. Like I told you earlier, if you were on the chat earlier, that Stephanie was a pretty slim, blonde, 5'10" nymphomaniac. And I think to myself, sometimes I reminisce just like watching It's a Wonderful Life. And I thought, God, what could have been if I would have just been out in Seattle and I'd have met Stephanie. But she mentioned a couple times during chats and describing the kind of guy she likes. She said that she wanted to run her fingers through their long hair. And I knew right then I was fucked. Now, luckily, 40 years has passed and she'll take what she can get. And even when there was a chance that Stephanie had some potentially serious medical complications, I mean, she even thought the possibility existed that she may lose a leg. I still kept up that love. Yeah, I still kept up that love. And I told her that I would still take the one leg that was left and bend it behind her neck. And if God forbid she lost both legs, we'd be able to have intercourse standing up because she'd be so much lighter. Legs weigh a lot. And there was a short sigh of relief. A tear trickled down her face. I wrote a poem that I ran by Jabo. That's what I like about Jabo. I'll bet you money, if you held a gun to Jabo's head, she'd think I'm the biggest lunatic she's ever met in her life. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you. I think she's the biggest. I bet you money she thinks I'm the biggest lunatic she's ever met in her life, but she'd never admit it. Hey, Sholog, how you doing? I know. Yeah, I think that's commitment, and I think that's something that James understands and Rob understands. Yeah. I think it's really true love. Yeah, I really did. Yeah, we joke about it now. She laughs, but I know it pulls at her heartstrings. I mean, really, I joke about porn, and I watch a lot of porn. And it's true, I don't watch many women with one leg in porn. There was a lady, Long Jean Silver. If you Google it, I haven't thought of this in years. Thanks for tweaking my memory. She was missing a leg. Long Jean Silver. She was a porno movie star. Really cute. I don't know what happened to it. Didn't look like it got caught in a mower, or looked like kind of a birth defect. No, I don't want to be famous. No, I sure don't. I don't ever want a viral video. No. 67, yeah. But she had one leg. She was cute too. But I got a weird thing about that. If you've got club thumbs, you're missing an index finger, your eyes are too far apart. I mean, there's certain things I just don't like. Hey, Shaniqua, again, I was just thinking about you the other night. God, we were so close, but yet so far away. Shanika, I don't want to give the name of the town. She's going by an alias. We almost got together one time when I was up there. Yeah. 61. Yeah, that's all right. But it's a different kind of love as you age. You know what I mean? I mean, it's got to be, or you'll just have nothing going on, rather than good bodies and big tits and flat stomachs and pretty faces. Now it's good sense of humor. They don't steal. They got their own money. They're way past, they're post-menopausal. They don't want it anymore. You beg them not to order the hormones. Yeah. And then you're companions. It's the love that really sucks. It's the kind where there's no sex. And you just go around lying to everybody about how you care for one another. It's just like a pet squirrel. You keep throwing nuts out the back door, and before you know it, you're attached. And not necessarily in a good way. One-legged Russian girl. Oh, no kidding. I can accept not having sex all the time, even though I would be a sexaholic. Oh, good for you. Boy, that's true love. God, it's just unbelievable, James. Sometimes I can't help it. Now, don't get mad at me now. Please don't. I think you're a good guy. I love you and your wife both. But I just wonder if that thinking is right around the part of the brain that, makes you want to stare at electrical lines. Because I don't know anybody like that but you. And I also don't know anybody that stares at electrical lines. You know what I mean? Oh, I want to, Shaniqua. I sure do. I know you got a great personality. I want to come up there. I want to take you to Dearborn, Michigan, and I want to get you some Arabic food. Yeah, that's good, Envelope. Good for you. I mean, yeah, I'm jealous, if anything. It's no expensive vacations. You don't want much. You're happy with what you have. You got this shit figured out. I'd trade places with you if I could. I'm still on that search that never ends for happiness. Just when I thought I got it, the DVD player starts acting up. I had a good porno movie in there the other day. Had too much coffee and the motherfucker wouldn't eject. I did all I could to pull the cord out of the socket and fling it around like a helicopter until it flew and smashed in pieces, and it would have guaranteed that I would have had to buy a new one. Nothing worse than watching something you're really into and then the thing sticks. You ever had that happen? I still got a DVD player. I was just looking at a thing to transfer my DVDs to like SD cards. Those DVDs, you can wear them out. I've worn a bunch out. You know, when you go to fast forward, you're fucked. Oh, good. Yeah, good to see you. So I'm assuming you're off today, Shanique. Was that right? Yeah, I get fucking crazy, man. I'm nowhere near as much as I used to be. You know, the old fire down below is burning out. I'm more calm. I can actually wait till tomorrow. Yeah, sucks. I'd rather have the fire in my balls like a young bull. I really would. Really abducted by drone and injected with... That's a good question. I don't know. These drones, these fucking things are getting to be too much trouble. You know, before you took it off, you flew around your house, you chased the cat, fucked around, uploaded videos. And now there's fucking things. I see one hit a kid in the head or the chest in Orlando a few days ago. He had to get open heart surgery. And now they're fucking around with people out in the East Coast. I mean, it's one thing, a drone. I mean, you know, what do you think's going to happen when you got fucking 200 up there spelling out words and shit? You're going to run into each other. You don't need to be a goddamn rocket scientist to figure that out. I don't want to see that shit. I don't want to see words spelled out by drones. I'd rather see it in chemtrails or airplanes. Yeah, I do it. Shaniqua, you've been in pretty good spirits up there? 2 weeks off, good for you. God, if I'd have known that you could have come down here, that would have been the perfect motive for me to like get my house totally in order. I'd have bought you a ticket. You just show up, sight unseen. Just picked you up at the airport. Whole week of partying. Crop spraying new virus. Oh, you think so, huh? What virus would that be? Yeah, that'd be cool, Shaniqua. I forget how old you are, Shaniqua. I thought you were what, like 43 or something like that? 43. Yeah, that's good, man. Everybody's young to me now. I got one iron in the fire. That's it. Well, actually, two. I'm going to go with the one. Yeah, it's been a good holiday for me. Haven't done anything. Oh, okay. Koi. Drone today, but it was a bee. I now use drone to peep in Michelle's window. Yeah, that's one of the things they worried about. Yeah. No, you don't need to have a drone for that. She's going to be available pretty soon. She's going to chart new waters. She's going to drive another unsuspecting, stupid male nuts. I'm trying to get the state of New York to incarcerate her and sterilize her. I mean, just think if she had quints or triplets or quads. Holy fucking Christ. And they were identical and they were just like her. There's not enough straitjackets in New York for that family. Yeah, I try to be sweet, thank you. Yeah, sure would have had you down. Yeah, you need a good one. You don't need to wish, boy, that's going to happen. Not kidding you. We're going to do it. He's still shooting people up in that park in Grand Rapids. Those crazy homeless people. Where I interviewed that guy and he went and killed his girlfriend about an hour later. What a fucking wacko. Stabbed her little boy too. God, and he lived and the mom died. God, that's just like off the charts, like shocking. What a scumbag. You could tell he was nutso when I interviewed him. Those fucking lunatics, they better not try that shit on me, because I always got that in the back of my mind. I got a plan B. I'd have put that motherfucker in a coma. I swear to God I would have. I just seem like nice and I'm asking questions, but I will bash their fucking brains in like a water balloon if I get triggered. That's right. That fucker couldn't have killed anybody because he'd have been dead. You know, I don't talk to Mary anymore. We had kind of a falling out. No. Actually, I got rid of her and all the rest of the liberals for voting for Harris. I just got tired of coming on here and just acting like I like somebody that would do that. You know, and I've always been self-employed, and I knew what Michigan was doing to small business. These fucking liberals just drove me so nuts that I just said, hey guys, you know, I've always like tried to be upfront with everybody, and I'm tired of faking like I like you after I know how you voted. And I just told them, I think it's time we take the fork in the road. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right, Coy. Hey, Lakota, how you doing? Yeah, so I just said, well, what happened is I just quit making them monitors. I just didn't want to make decisions on anything. And I just got tired of like coming on here pretending like I think what they think is okay. So I said, fuck it. And I just took them off and they got mad. Probably got mad. They didn't say that, but they're just gone now. So, I mean, I wish them all luck. And I thank them for the good service that they did. And we parted ways. And then I got Larry on here, and Larry said, how about if I come on straighten this whole clusterfuck?
What's up, Chief?
What's going on, Larry? How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing, man.
Good.
I clicked you on about 20 minutes ago. I've been listening to you talk shit.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, you've hit rock bottom.
Hey, you know, Merry Christmas and all that.
Same. Thank you. Now, did you do anything special today?
Well, it depends what you call special. I ate some fudge.
Did you give Margaret a good beating? Margot?
Did I do what?
Give her a good beating?
No, we blazed a little bit. That's what the kids call smoking weed nowadays.
Oh, okay. Well, you got chronic pain.
Had a nice little, dinner and, camaraderie.
Yeah, good for you. You have chronic pain.
Yeah,
that's right. I'd smoke it too if I had chronic pain.
Well, I dabble a little bit here and there, but.
You didn't get a chance to watch that pain video, did you?
The what video?
That doctor I told you about at University.
I have watched him before when you mentioned that Dr. Claw.
Yeah. Did it make sense to you, or you think it's a bunch of bullshit?
Well,
Hey, Jeannie.
I didn't watch him recently.
Yeah, well, I look, I've read a lot about the gate control theory of pain, phantom pain, like Margot has all these things.
Right.
And it's I'm glad I don't have it. I wish nobody did, but it's an issue and it needs to be addressed. And they're turning people into illegal drug buyers, and they're killing themselves because they can't get it prescribed by doctors. And that's not right.
It is not right.
The big thing they're really not doing it for, though, is they don't want to get sued.
Well, I do.
I mean, really, if you're a doctor and you got a gravy train, you got a $400,000 house and a wife 25 years younger than you're not making any money on prescribing opioids. So, if, from that perspective, I can see why they get rid of them. It's no money and tons of risk. But when you're a person with pain, you look at it entirely different. Two sides.
I used to get OxyContin, and their doctor one day said, they're cracking down on me.
Yeah.
They promote it and then they get you hooked to it, and then they, take it away from it. She never got hooked to it. She fucking, she couldn't figure out how people got hooked to it.
Yeah, but part of that's body chemistry.
And I kind of explained that to her, I said it just affects different people differently. I don't know.
And just like alcoholism. An alcoholic, he's never satisfied.
I've dabbled in everything and nothing ever has gotten a hold of me.
No, if I would throw up, get sick, and not drink for a couple months.
Right.
An alcoholic can't do that. It's truly a disease of the brain. It's like these kooks that come on here that I get rid of that say it's bad choices. It's not that simple.
I know it's a gateway drug and all that shit.
Bullshit.
You know, it's a bunch of horse shit.
Yeah, everybody's got to blame something on some gateway
Well,
drug.
like I said, I've dabbled, and nothing ever. I can see why people get addicted to, coke and things of that nature. But
Speaking of coke, I see they lost another one the other day. Michael J. Fox, Robin Williams, Bruce Willis, and you know who? I bet you money. I can't prove this, but I bet she died of tons of cocaine use over the year. Was that singer from Fleetwood Mac, that Christine something?
her and Stevie Nicks both.
Yeah, Stevie Nicks. Stevie Nicks, so somehow is alive, or
she's alive, but she had a big problem. She used to wear a locket time. They said on stage, if you look at some of her videos, she'd like turn her back and she'd like open this little locket up and snort some and keep on rocking. Man, yeah. It's out there. I mean, Charlie Sheen.
Oh yeah, no, right.
Just cocaine and hookers, man. That's all you wanted.
Cocaine and hookers. I did the hooker part, and I just skipped on the cocaine.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I can see why it takes people. The white ghost, I mean, it never got a hold of me. Have I dabbled in it? Yeah, I have. Yeah. Could I have gotten hooked to it? Probably. Yeah. But I'm smarter than that,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Common sense overruled.
Well, I did everything by the book, I mean, I'm not proud to say that I booted it a little bit, shot it up. But I had a nurse, a friend of mine was a nurse at St. B's. She took me through all the protocols, how to do it, what to do, yada, yada, yada. I did it about 3-4 times. Wow. Years ago, many moons ago.
Yeah, I don't know why that's, I don't know why that skipped me.
I don't know how the chat works. How does that chat work? How come I don't see the chat?
Probably a button on the side. We see you. You're coming good.
I see a private chat. I see comments.
Yeah, you want to click on. Well, there's tabs on there that you'll click on at the bottom.
Join the chat.
You on a phone or a laptop?
I'm on this 1999 laptop. No, actually.
Well, there should be at the bottom. You'll see
join chat.
You'll see like little squares and stuff, like to click on. But I don't know what it looks like, so I don't want to.
Stop cam. I see settings. I see preset. Leave studio. Having issues, and then over in the right-hand corner, I see join the chat.
Yeah, but you're actually, this is better than the last time you were on.
Wow, maybe it's a different. I'm in the bedroom.
I think it's wherever the screen showing you have.
I got to turn off this TV though. Hang on one second.
But it's working out good now. Now, Michelle, let's see if hers is working.
Michelle.
Yeah. You there, Michelle?
Yes.
Okay. How you doing?
Good. How are you guys tonight?
Good. Hey, do you know Larry's fucking around with his laptop and he can't see us? It doesn't really matter. I mean,
I can see you. You can't see the chat.
Oh, you can't. Oh, you got to click on comments. Click on comments.
Yeah, I didn't know how it works.
Did you click on it?
I said join the chat.
Yeah, but you're already on that. But there's a tab where it should.
Okay, I did click on it. It does show it now. Info.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. Good. You did it.
Sweet.
Hey, Curtis.
Well,
Michelle, how you doing?
Yeah. How you doing,
How are
Michelle?
you guys tonight?
Good. How was your Christmas?
Good.
Good.
She's outdoor dashing.
No, not today. I bet it's deader than a doornail out there.
Hey, gotta eat.
There's only a couple places open, like Chinese restaurants and gas stations.
Yeah, there's nothing open around here. Not even the dollar store, Walmart, nothing. I didn't even go anywhere today.
Circle K. That's what we got here.
It's in the 70s, like coming out of high school, it was like everything's closed, sucks the holidays. And then it got to where more things were open. Then it got to where things were open 24 hours, and that fucking COVID. Now we're back to the 70s again. Shit, bars close at 11 and midnight now. What the fuck?
Yeah, Walmart's. I used to shop there 1 in the morning.
Yeah, same here. Same here. Only thing I don't like about the late night Walmart is you had to check yourself out.
True.
Which is all right if you got like a 6-pack of beer and a bag of chips. And if I got like grates and shit that needs to get weighed. I don't want to fuck with that.
Yeah, some dragon's milk or something.
Yeah, quit drinking. I haven't had a drink since April.
I know. I've been following you. I know. Cool.
My stomach's actually bothered me the last 3 or 4 days. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I think it's because I took a vitamin on an empty stomach, but I'm not sure.
We go through changes. You just
Yeah,
don't
it sucks. This shit doesn't work as good as it used to.
What's that?
Your body.
Well, you're right about that.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
Shaniqua used to come on all the time. I think she must probably. Shaniqua, are you usually working afternoons? Shaniqua's been around for a long time too, like 5-6 years, something like that, I think.
The name looks familiar, yes.
Yeah.
Somebody was hollering at me last night because they didn't have a shirt on.
Yes.
I know. Margot, I said, why didn't you tell me? She goes, because you wouldn't shut up, she said.
We didn't care.
I guess I didn't give you a chance to even talk, she said.
No, I think Margaret's trying to get on. She lives in Australia, but it shows devices not connected. That happens when Anthony tries to come up too. Wow. I can't really click on it to allow her in. It's just like this half gray panel.
How many people can come up at a time?
Well, when you got this version, I think 10.
Oh, hell, we're good.
Which we've done that a few times, not much, but it's like not a good idea because there's just, you just can't answer questions. Too much stuff going on,
Right.
No, I've actually lost more, Lakota. I'm actually I'll be under 200 pounds by the end of January.
Think so?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah. It started out not a good thing, these stomach problems. Then I quit drinking, then I quit eating high-fat foods, and I started exercising. So, I hate to give gastritis credit, but I'm not sure that's what I have. They say it's what I have. I will, I'll get under 200. I feel better, not like much, but better.
I know you like to go out to eat and such, but
but if you looked like since April, I've really changed my
slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, it's like sushi or soup. I'm not eating that, brisket and hot dogs and that kind of crap.
Like, don't you get like fuller faster when you? Yeah, it seems like.
Yeah, I don't eat as much as I used to.
Right.
I don't eat anything fried, and alcohol's a bunch of empty calories.
And you're right about that.
Exercise.
Yeah. I haven't drank. I don't know. It's been months.
Really?
Months. Yeah, no special reason. I just haven't.
Yeah, but if you rolled back the clock and there was no marijuana around, you'd be drinking.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I like my scotch. I like a good bottle.
I like that real heavily peated stuff.
I like Chivas and Pinch and things like that.
See, I like all that across the pond stuff. That heavy.
But
peat.
Don't ask me the last time I had it. It's been a couple, 2-3 years.
Scotch, really, for a good scotch, the kind I like, it's about like $80 a bottle. You can get some for 60, like Ardbeg 10. But even at Scotch, man, I mean, it's only like it comes out to about $4.50 a shot. It's not cheap.
Where'd Michelle go?
She's probably on her phone, or her straitjacket came off.
I was going to say something to her, like, hello.
Yeah, Michelle, come back on.
Yeah, come on back on.
Her straitjacket could have popped a buckle.
Well, that's possible,
Yeah, you're right. It's true. But that's not what I got gastritis without it. I mean, not as much.
Hey, I can knock on wood. I don't see no physician, which I do have a family doctor, but I don't really see her because I don't really care for her. But count your blessings.
I would switch. I just got rid of the guy for having me on the wrong blood pressure medication.
Margot don't like her either. We was there a couple of weeks ago and she was talking about something about her stomach and, she said, well, you need some of this. And well, she's sitting there at the little laptop and, they enter little things, you say it, whatever. And we go to a pharmacy and it's like, we don't have no prescription. Called the doctor and the lady said, we was just there like 2 hours ago. And the lady on the phone says, well, what did she order for you? And Margot's like, well, hell, I don't know. She ordered it. I'm not, some guy, and she never did get it. So I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I notice sometimes when they do that, it's supposed to get ordered right away and it gets bogged down. Like there's a Walmart I go to and you used to go in there and you get a thing on your phone, it's ready. Now they're like a week behind all the time.
Right. When Rite Aid closed, I switched mine to Myers.
Yeah, Rite Aid sucks anyway.
Yeah, you're right about that. Her daughter-in-law was working there as a manager, so she kind
Go
of.
to CVS. Yeah, it is Lakota. Yes.
Lakota. It's
Yeah, Lakotas are
gastritis.
Native American. Native American.
Wow, that's badass.
Yeah. They got a fucking overtime, didn't they, the Indians?
You know, I just watched a little bit of special about them, and yes,
It's worse in Canada.
about like losing their land and such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only losing their land, then they act like they were doing them a big favor by leasing it to them for free.
I know it.
You can't get a loan. You can't get a loan.
I just don't understand a lot of that stuff.
I'll tell you, it's a typical old trick, like when, be careful when somebody offers you something. It sounded good at the time, but, it's another subversive government trick to keep you under their thumb.
So they're
letting you stay on property you'll never own.
Wow.
That's bullshit, if you ask me. I think they ought to give them all those places.
Well,
and really, the property's not worth anything anyway, which is why they allowed them to stay there.
Right.
If it had been just us and the Indians, they'd have much more. But the British really did that, and then we kicked the British ass, so they had a way out.
Right.
Things were different then. It was a different country. You got to talk to the British.
Wow.
I think about that sometimes. The Revolutionary War, big battle right near here, Kettle Creek. You go over there, it's a national park that 2 people go to a year. It's sad. I mean, if it wasn't for those guys over there whipping ass, we may not be America.
Right. I was just watching. I like watching. What was I? The Smithsonian Channel.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, and they had a thing about Georgia today, and I was thinking about you. I was watching a little bit of it.
Yeah, Georgia's got a rich history.
Rich history. Yeah, Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, look at Lakota. They still have Custer's hair. Anytime George Custer crossed paths with the Indians, he got his ass kicked. I'm pretty sure he was a West Point grad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know my history that well, I'll be honest.
You're not missing much. It's not good. If you got a conscience, you'll be disappointed.
I like to read, not maybe novels and such, but I'm like shorts, like a Reader's Digest. I'm used to read those.
Do they still even make Reader's Digest?
I don't know. I really don't,
Yeah.
Things just changed
I used
so
to
much.
read that as a kid.
Short stories and such. When I was into bodybuilding, I just,
I did that too.
Muscle and Fitness.
Yeah, I was into that stuff too. Did you ever fuck with steroids?
Negative.
Okay.
No. I know people that have.
Yeah. Well, it definitely works.
Margot knows her son's friend he's an acquaintance, but he's saying steroids. He was a young buck too. He was like 38 or something. He just, people, they build that muscles, but it'll start going on the inside too. He just closed off his shit. He built up so much muscle that
he died.
I don't know, but I heard you can only build out so much.
You know what it does? It fucks your heart valves up.
Right. It starts closing in on your shit.
Look at Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was just thinking of him.
Tons of, but if you're a young guy and you're lifting weights and these guys are banging out all this ass, who wouldn't want to look like that? I
watched a video of his years ago about lifting weights and
Yeah, he had, and plus you have to have good genetics. You just can't take steroids.
Right.
Whether it's hitting a baseball, pitching a baseball, it's not just steroids. It is an enhancer.
Well, they use it a lot in medical, don't they, for other things?
Yeah, they do. Like if you're on a ship that sinks and they find you floating around a month later, they'll put you on steroids.
Wow.
Bring back that muscle tissue. When you start using it for things like great nutrition.
Yeah, like it's supposed to be used for.
Yeah, it's like it works for that stuff.
When
you look at like bodybuilding, it's kind of a dead sport. You look at bodybuilders compared to the natural guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and no comparison.
I did all that health stuff. I've already been down that road. I'm like you. It's like, what the fuck you want to do now?
Yeah.
I go to the zoo. I know what a bear looks like.
Right. Now, when you get old, they want you to do exercises like getting a can.
I know. My brother-in-law's been doing it. And I think he's doing more harm than he is good. Personally,
He could be.
only
Yeah, she comes on. Yeah, she comes on, Stephanie. Yeah, they want you to do functional strength, like core strength and stuff.
Right.
Like you're 18 and stuff, you could go out to Rocky Mountain National Park and skip around, jump up and down, run up and down. But when you get this age, you might bust your ass walking up 10 flights of stairs.
Hey, I consider that exercising.
No, yeah, that's right. That's it.
You know,
You're balanced. You know what it is? It's stabilizer muscles.
uh,
All that weird shit that you really can't lift a weight for.
now see her brother, Margot's brother, his equilibrium, Tom, is like all over the place. Now the guy has had a stroke.
Yeah.
And he's just like missing a couple of his toes, you know, but he's just I don't know, on borrowed time. He was here today and had Thanksgiving dinner with us. And I had to convince him to use a walking stick.
Yeah.
You know, but
He's proud.
Pardon?
He's proud, you know. He doesn't want to use
Well,
that.
yeah. He
Doesn't want to be an old disabled man. Drifter, you're right about that, but the steroids you're talking about are not the same. We're talking about anabolic steroids.
Right.
For bodybuilding. You're talking about anti-inflammatory steroids like prednisone.
Big difference.
Big difference, yeah. I mean, I joke. I know women that get prednisone for poison ivy, stuff like that, and I tell them they're going to grow a dick.
Margot's son was on steroidal medicine years ago for his psoriasis.
Yeah, that'll do it. Boy, psoriasis is tough one, autoimmune disease.
And then, of course, you gain weight and such.
Yeah. Oh, Jerry Lewis.
Oh,
and now
God.
you cycle it. You go on, you go off.
He really ballooned out, though.
But it's a true miracle drug.
Is that why he ballooned out?
Yeah.
From steroids?
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember watching Children's Miracle.
Prednisone did it.
Wow. Yeah, he got big.
Yeah. But, well, medication. I mean, it's like some people have side effects, others don't.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, look at some of them diabetic medicines. You lose weight. Taking them and
Jardiance. It makes you.
Viagra. That was like a heart medicine.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
And then all of a sudden, Johnny's getting all excited and to say, hey, maybe we're on something here.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And they dropped the heart medication part.
I know. It's weird.
Side effect was a 6-hour erection.
Wow.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
Boy.
I'd be afraid to bump into the walls. Yeah.
I sent Stephanie a couple of them. She's considering dating in 2025.
My, oh my.
Yeah.
Stephanie. Where's Stephanie? She used to come on here, didn't she?
Yeah, she's out here. She's visiting her grandchildren today.
Margot likes her laugh.
Yeah, Stephanie's great to have on. She's a great person to have on. I don't know what happened to Michelle.
I don't know. She's busy doing Michelle stuff, I suppose.
Probably does, yeah. Yeah, she'll come back on.
I followed her a little bit. I know a little bit about her.
Yeah, she's trying to get a channel going. You know what I mean? She's doing all the wrong shit, though.
Right.
Good body, cute girl, blue eyes, and she's fucking around delivering pizzas. She needs to get a negligee on, start cooking.
Delivering pizzas. She worked at Dunkin' Donuts there for a week.
Yeah, she did, but she needs to get out there and attract people through conventional ways.
Hey.
Cooking. She'd be great at cooking videos.
She got a good personality.
Yeah, great personality. Yeah, she's got a lot of skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good features.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just all natural.
Girl.
Yeah, so I wish her the best.
The older women hate her on here.
Wish her the best, man.
The older women don't like her.
What's that?
The older women on here, they don't like her.
Well, that sounds like a personal problem to me.
I do know why.
Hey, she ain't probably started living her life yet.
No, she hasn't. Yeah, you're right.
Well, shit,
yeah, she's tall. She's 5'10". Real
she's
Amazon.
What?
She's 5'10", Michelle.
5'10".
Yeah. So is Stephanie.
I'm about 6'3".
Are you really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm the baby of the family too.
What's the tallest?
Well, I mean, baby of the family as far as age. My brother was Bob. He was a big boy. He used to come home from the service time, and they always wanted to bounce at bars. And Bob was 6'7", I think. My brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went into service when he was 17 or 18. But his shoe size. This is a kind of comical. I was at this shoe store. This gentleman picks it up. He said, "Holy moly, who's got feet this big?" And the guy was holding a 15 and a half tennis shoe. I said, "Oh, excuse me, my brother." He came home from the service and this is before Michael Jordan, and you can get sneakers, right?
Yeah.
His feet were so big he couldn't find tennis shoes. He had to go. He had to go to this boat shop, and he got these deck shoes for sailboats, so he could roof. But yeah.
Did he weigh a lot too? Was he big?
Oh, big boned it. Yeah.
Wow.
Big hands. Yeah, big guy. Pleasant. Everybody got along with him, I guess, but I didn't really fucking know him. He went in the service when I was in diapers and got out when I was 18, talking plenty of shit, you know? Yeah. We seen each other a couple of times, but he came home when I was 16 and it didn't fly. Come home, play that big brother role with me.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Now, is he still amongst the living?
He had passed away. I lost my brother. I lost one of my sisters. Yeah.
What did he die from?
Believe it or not, he died of lung cancer. Yeah.
Smoker?
Oh, yeah, he was a heavy smoker.
Okay.
Loved his Marlboros.
Yeah, Michelle is sweet. Yeah, I've never been able to get Michelle to snap.
Snap as in just freak out?
No, just like get pissed or like, you know. She always like calm.
She's good natured. Yeah. I think I can get her to snap.
No, I think if she's had her shot of Thorazine, forget it.
But I remember her mom coming on the panel years ago.
Yeah. She's going to look just like her someday. She got mad at me the other day for saying that. They don't believe it. You know, that's what my dad used to tell me about the young Italian girls.
What's that?
He said, go look at her mother. That's what you're in for.
Hey, well, he didn't lie to you.
No, he was telling the truth.
Yeah. I remember all the
50
little
pounds
things.
for their 30.
I didn't remember anything I learned in school, but I remember all the things my dad taught me, little innuendos and, comments and such.
Right.
But I was just like you. I just didn't give a fuck, I guess, at certain things. But
yeah, right. No interest in it,
Well, yeah. I was always like the black sheep of the family, man. I was always in the corner and, doing my own little thing.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
had a speech impediment when I was young. I used to stutter a lot.
How'd you get over that?
I think I just outgrew it. I did take classes.
Really?
But yeah.
What, like S's and F's and stuff?
Yeah, I was a young type, but correct pronunciation. And
oh, well.
Things
You think the classes help?
Well, like I said, I was only I was young, 6, 7. I do remember taking them though. And I guess every once in a while, for whatever reason, I'll stammer a little bit. But, I don't know. It just comes with the territory, I guess.
Oh, that's all right.
But anyways, yeah.
I got over it at work.
Margot just got up. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got up at 4 a.m. yesterday.
Wow. Why so early?
I just wake up and I couldn't get back to sleep. Yeah, I just,
And you stayed up?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still up since then. Yeah.
Yeah, aren't you tired?
My eyes are a little tired. I've been having trouble with my eyes. Right now, I'm seeing like 2 of everything.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I went to the eye doctor, and which I hadn't been in a couple years. I shouldn't say a couple. It's been like 15 fucking years. But anyways, they did all the little things with your eyes and prescribed me glasses. I waited a couple weeks, and I got the glasses Friday.
Yeah.
And I can't see for shit out of them.
I had that happen too. It takes a while to.
I know, but that's it. But
it could. I'll tell you what. Do you have astigmatism?
Well, fuck, I don't know.
I'll bet you money.
About it.
I'll bet you money they ground them wrong. Because
you
should be able to see out them fine, but there's some getting used to. But I'll bet you.
But what's the definition of getting used to? 2 hours, 2 weeks?
Yeah, exactly right. And when they're like the way you've described it, the prism is. Do you have a known prism?
I have a what? He told me they was progressive lenses. That's all.
Progressive are fucking hard to get used to.
Well, that's what he told me. That's what I needed.
No.
So
they'll say they're more money too. Progressive are, depending on your vision, progressive don't work for some people. I'm an example.
I see double vision every day.
It's fucking progressive.
Like the one on the right will be lower.
Is this with glasses or without?
This is right now without them. And with them, it just...
then that's different. But that's
Well-
easy. But that's easily diagnosable.
Like I quit driving like 3 weeks ago because I just had to.
No,
I
this
mean,
is what you need to do. You need to go to an ophthalmologist, not an optometrist.
Well, then I'm not sure. There's 2 of them there.
Yeah, but you don't want a optometrist. You want to see an ophthalmologist, an MD.
I just chucked out $160 that I didn't have for these glasses because I don't
No,
have
it's fucking
insurance.
bullshit. That's
Right.
their problem, not yours. Tell them they don't work.
No, they told me to give it a couple weeks. I know the
Yeah,
holidays
just
are
fucking
here.
set them on the shelf. It's bullshit. You've got what the problem you just described with Progressive on top of it. They're never going to work.
Well, the thing was, when I put them on, it just gets like twice as worse.
Yeah, it's because of fucking Prism
Wow.
and they're Progressive both.
Right.
They're never going to work.
Well, I didn't think they were either. That's why I said I don't know what.
Go back in
what
2 weeks and tell the motherfucker you had him on every day and it never got better.
I told him I give him the. Well, I told Margot I give him the benefit of the doubt, and I'll go back after the.
No,
first
you'd wreck
year.
your fucking car driving those at night.
Well, I would like to see again. I can't even like when
No,
I play
it's
my
bullshit.
guitar.
No, that's a
Look.
bad pair of glasses. If they
Uh,
give you any shit, tell them you're going to call the state.
They are bad.
Yeah, they're fucked up glasses. I've had it happen too.
You know, but they did like all these tests. on
No,
me,
yeah,
just,
well,
you know, can you
need
see
to go-
this? Can you see that?
No.
I said, yeah.
No, you need to go to an ophthalmologist.
Well, hopefully, I mean, I'll give them the benefit of the
Yeah.
doubt.
It's fucking
it's
bullshit,
okay.
though.
Yeah,
It's
well,
stupid.
I know because I've been, you know,
Yeah.
we've just been waiting for the big, for the eagle to shit, as my dad would say. You know, get our Social Security
go
check.
back. Just tell them
I'm
it'll
going
work.
to. I'm
It'll
going
work.
to.
Threaten to call the state if they give you any bullshit about it.
I don't know. I suppose I could.
Yeah.
I said, you listen here, buddy.
No, just say, hey, they don't work, you know?
Well, they don't work. And I'll be honest with them. Well, the lady at the counter said, John, you got to give them a chance.
Yeah, no, she's full of fucking shit.
Well, I told her right there. Well, she was taking Margot. She was taking care of Margot at the same time we both went. No,
Yeah.
it was Margot's appointment. My glasses were ready at the same time by coincidence. I called that morning. No, they're not here. Well, they had them when I got there. It's funny. But anyways, she said, you got to give them time. So I don't know what their definition of time is.
No, it's,
Yeah.
yeah, they always say that. Yeah, it is true, but it doesn't take that kind of time.
Well, I wore them for a few hours.
And let me tell you, all those places, wherever they get their glasses ground, they don't charge them.
I believe that.
Yeah, it's no money out of their pockets. So they're just a bad place to get glasses.
So you think they'd use the same lenses and recut them?
No,
Or
no, the place that supplies their lenses will grind a new pair. But you've got a Prism issue. Or you could just, you know, if the way you describe your eyes minus glasses, they're never going to know what to do.
it's kind of
Straighten
foggy.
that out first.
Yeah, it's kind of foggy, kind of
Yeah, no,
blurry.
it's bullshit.
You know, double
Yeah, right.
vision.
Yeah. No, they're lying to you.
Wow. So I'm just gonna wait it out.
Yeah, wait it out. Just but tell them you had them on. You tried them like one day, wore them for 11 hours. Just a bunch of shit.
Hey, that's right. But they don't know. Well, I
Yeah,
did
no,
wear
you
them.
wore them. You tried them like, you know,
Yeah.
in the morning and the night. One day, you wore them for 12 hours. They just don't work.
Well, hell, I
They're
thought it was
bullshit. Because there are people that take longer than others to get used to them, but not like that. You should
I
have
thought
some
that-
eye strain, but you can see a lot better. And 3 days later, the eye strain goes away. Not that bullshit. You don't want to drive.
like focusing on stuff, like even this or watching a TV.
Yeah.
I have to like look around.
Yeah. No, that's fucking bullshit. Nope. Hey, what happened to his thing? It is bullshit. Shanika, you want to come up? Party with us? You know how to do it, don't you, Shanika? You don't need to show your face. For some reason, the women seem very reluctant to come up here and show their face. We've got a new rule going into 2025. The women have to put current avatars, none of this fake photos of 25 years ago or of beautiful models that they don't look like. All us guys want to know what you really look like. Mark Case, someone annoyed was one Chris. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's the only time too. Yeah, only slightly. No, yeah, he's the most easygoing guy in the world. Yeah, nice guy. Mark is a great guy. Here, I'll put another link. I don't know, it just kicks people off sometimes. Could be StreamYard, a fucked up connection. Who knows? I got a smoking connection. 2 gig download, 1 gig upload. It's like 10 times faster than any place that I upload. Oh, here he is, right? Yep. Yeah. That's the way it is. Michelle, where are you? You got that straitjacket off? Shanika, why don't you come up and talk to us? You've been going around a long time. Hey, I put a link of a guy that's got a really good channel. Reminds me of Prince. I just stumbled upon it looking. I heard that song somewhere where they had Muzak. Oh, Stormy. Oh, you have no camera. Oh, okay. All right. You're off the hook then. Well, I'll tell you, is anybody out there that lost their ability to text with Verizon? What did you go to after that? Because this Google messaging sucks. Catfish, yeah. Catfish me. Yeah, you're a catfish. Yeah, that's what they all say. No. How can you have no fucking camera? What do you got? Like the first cell phone ever made? I don't know why people are like that. They don't want to show their face. Matter of fact, I always show myself in the worst possible thing. Like in the morning when I do, I have these huge windows, like 8 feet wide, like 9 feet tall, and it makes me look like super white. And I know I don't look good. I know I look like a albino. But I figured, well, if they ever meet me in person, I'll look better in person. Isn't that what you're shooting for? Shooting for the stars? 0 out of 10. Yeah, you're exactly right. Yeah, I would never expect you to get, man. What really sets you off, Love? What really gets you pissed? Like a power outage? Yeah, you just don't seem like the kind of guy that nuts out. Yeah, that's okay, Shaniqua. It's all right. We'll figure out what you look like. I'll track you down. Yeah, here's the truth. Here's the truth. Now, honestly, you people say you want the truth. This sucks, man. I mean, you always want Larry's. You're not up quite strong yet, Larry. Here we go. Now we go. No, that one didn't work, and now this one didn't work either. Margaret's doesn't. That's what yours does, Margaret. It just twirls. There you go, Larry.
Hey, what the hell?
It's weird, isn't it? It's weird, isn't it? And Margaret comes up and then it goes away.
Margaret, come back.
Yeah, she's from Australia.
Oh, baby.
Oh, you believe that they say cameras add weight? I don't know if it's still that way.
Well, you look like a fat fucker.
Well, maybe they do then.
No, I'm just kidding. Cameras add weight, man. I suppose they do, right? Fucking eyes play tricks on you.
How much do you weigh?
I just rocked the scale recently, and I was pretty damn proud of myself as 261.
Wow.
Because I'd lost a bunches of weight.
What's the most you ever weighed?
302.
God.
But I was pumping in the fucking protein shakes, buddy, and pumping iron, and
What was your best bench press?
Well, what? I ruptured my no. I did have a bench press. I didn't. I never. I don't know. A couple 100 pounds. Fuck. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I used the. I had the cable one. And
the Bowflex?
No, it was a pretty nice one. It was that guy that Weider, that guy that promoted Schwarzenegger. Weider was his name.
Oh, Joe Weider. He was gay.
Yeah, I know. Ain't that fucking bullshit?
Yeah, they say that Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tom Platz, all those guys were sucking dicks for money back then.
And they were.
Yeah, no, I think so too.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it. They leave my fucking dick alone, but
yeah, you wouldn't have been. You wouldn't have been in the magazine.
I know. Well, I wouldn't have been. Right. It's not who you know; it's who you blow.
Yeah, it was in that case.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, he was like Kevin
Spacey. I
Spacey.
grew up with all the gay motherfuckers, man. And a couple of my best friends were for
but he was a known what are that stalker? What are they? Predator of young males.
Yeah, probably into voyeurism, all kinds of
Yeah.
shit. So like
No, Joe Weider was a total stalker, gay stalker.
I believe it, man. I fucking
There's a bunch
love
of them. Kevin Spacey, James Caan was like that too.
I know. See, we're all human. I mean, it's like my dad said. He said they get up and they put their pant leg on one leg at a time, just like you do, Larry. Nothing's different. Only they got money and you don't. But yeah, I grew up with a couple. I remember my neighbor hitting on me when I was like 13 years old.
Oh, my dad, like he'd be 105 now if he was still alive. He said he had gays hitting on him all the time.
Yeah. I never did.
It's nothing new.
Yeah, I shot him right down. I never did tell my dad about my neighbor, but the guy across the street too. And I was like 18. Smart guy. Never got married. Never was around women. I tried to hook him up a couple of times, and he wasn't interested. But he never messed with me. But I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't give a fuck about it. There was a small town next to me where I was growing up, and a guy was a police chief, lived with his mom, never around women. Long story short, that's when Craigslist and all that shit was going on. So he lines up blowjobs with a couple young guys on one of those sex sites.
Right.
And he's off duty, but he's carrying his gun. So they meet to blow each other somewhere in a park. And these guys weren't gay. They were out to rob people.
I bet.
So they brought out a baseball bat to like fuck this guy up and rob him. It had nothing to do with gay, but he didn't know that. And he pulled a gun and shot them both.
Wow.
And then the whole thing came unglued and they found out what was what. And he was fired. And I don't know whatever happened to him.
Wow.
But he defended himself.
Yeah, well.
But he was also on a male prostitution thing as an active police officer. So that was the end of that career.
I don't know. Think it had anything to do with money? Or just his fucking lifestyle?
Yeah, no, but you can, if you know, that shit doesn't bother me. I mean, I had new guy, I could care. I don't think I'm more of a man for not like the big dick.
Right.
I mean, they can do what they want. I'm not like, it doesn't bother me at all. I just, a motorcycle gang of fags in Detroit, and all they went around was starting fights with straights. They'd hold hands and shit until somebody said something, and then go over there and fuck with them. It ain't. It's not all like Pee Wee Herman, RuPaul.
Oh God, he was a character.
There's some guys out there that'll beat your goddamn ass. I guarantee you, 10% of those MMA fighters are gay.
Oh,
it's got nothing to do with liking girls.
I took my friends to a gay bar one night.
Yeah, I've been to them. They don't bother me either.
I said, "Oh, by the way, this is a gay bar."
Yeah, I've been to drag shows. I don't give a fuck. I thought it was entertaining.
Well, they wanted to play pinball. It was a place
down there with a big heart on.
Place down on Adams Street. It's called the Camelot Lounge, and upstairs they had a place called the Warehouse where all the gays went. Yeah. And downstairs there's a restaurant, and the DJ used to ride back and forth on the elevator. It was cool as hell. But upstairs was all the gay people.
Yeah. Now there was a place in Detroit called Gigi's. Yeah. We used to take, when I was really into aviation a lot, we'd take like pilots. Say we were going out drinking, and we'd take pilots there and like start shooting pool and stuff. Get there early.
Right.
We'd brag about all the girls, and every time we went there, we got lucky. And before you know it, they'd say, "Hey, where are all the girls?"
Right.
Yeah.
I said,
it's fun. We had a good time doing that.
I just told Cliff, I said, "Hey, man, just tell him, man, you're not interested. It's all you can do, buddy."
They don't give a fuck. And you get around like a normal gay guy. They're experts at figuring out where you're coming from.
Well, they had this light show. This was when Laser first came out, and it was like awesome. And I said, "You got to see this light show." Of course, I got taken there by my neighbor that was gay. You know? But we was there for like an hour, man. I had a couple of drinks and left, but I don't, I've been.
There was a couple lesbians. My sister wasn't a lesbian, but she looked like one. She just hated men, and lesbians lived with her.
Right.
And her girlfriends would come down once in a while, and they said, I'd take them over to that place. I took the guys, and it was fun.
They're fun to be around.
Yeah, they were fun to be around. And women. There's something with women and gay guys. They don't feel threatened. They're not trying to get in their pants. Their husband's not jealous. Yeah,
Margot's
fag hags. Fag hags, they call them.
Yeah, my sister was like that. I don't know if he's gay or not, but she said, but I think he is. But he takes her out to lunch and shit.
Oh yeah, right. It's non-threatening. I mean, for once, the guy's not ogling them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you ever hear of Bessie Ross Pancake House It was in Toledo years and years ago, but the guy that owned it, well, his parents owned it, but he was a bachelor. You know, Larry took me over his house one night. And he tried to hit on me, and the guy was, you know, a millionaire.
Yeah.
And I just put him in his place, dude. And you know, I've had multiple opportunities to go down that road.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah. But
did you ever hitchhike?
Oh, absolutely. I was thinking about that today.
Every fucking other guy was gay.
I remember hitchhiking down Detroit Avenue one day from like the racetrack, Raceway Park out here.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah. Oh, yeah, a few times. Well, about 3 or 4, I remember getting rides. And I got dropped off in a neighborhood that I didn't really like being in, you know. And I'm not a prejudiced person, you know, because some of my best friends were black. But
yeah, I know, but I mean.
I know, but you just feel a little out of place when you're the only one there, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like Eugene one night, he goes, Larry, you want to stop and get something to eat? And I said, well, sure, Gene. He takes me to this fucking soup kitchen on Ashland Avenue. You know, I'm wearing this red sports stuff because I just got done working out, you know, and I was like, pea in a pod. I just felt so fucking out of place.
Yeah.
And I said, you fucker, take me to a fucking soup kitchen. He thought it was funny, you know, but it was in the best neighborhood.
You know, I can remember reading those old Playboy stories and shit, and they would do these studies. And it said that any guy like 45 and above at some point in his life had one homosexual tryst. Either my buddies are lying or I'd never even like interested me. And like I said, I don't think I'm a bigger man because I don't like guys, but I never had any close calls.
Oh, I mean, you hear
I don't even like watching porno movies where there's 2 guys at once.
Oh, I hear you there. And they're out there too.
Yeah, it just didn't do anything for me.
I've clicked
Well,
on
you know, I mean, from an economic standpoint, I mean, you know, blowjobs are a lot cheaper.
I remember down at Michael McCorder's place down there. I told you, Adams and 14th, he had that plexiglass shop.
Yeah.
And Rick came up to me and said, hey, bud. And he goes, there's a lady out in the back alley. She's giving $5 blowjobs. You know, I said, I don't think so. Right. You know, but yeah.
Was it a transvestite or something?
No, it was a woman. You know, it was a woman. She came in Michael's shop. He had the front door open, and he went after her with a hammer. And she was like trying to get him to, you know.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It's not the best part of town.
Yeah.
When you get down towards the numbered streets, you know, like from downtown, you know, like the waters, you know,
yeah,
like the river, and the closer you get towards fucking Collingwood,
even now.
Pardon? Even now, yeah, it's not. It's not. You know, they promote downtown. You get down like Fifth Third Field and stuff. Yeah, it's all changed, of course. It's just the outskirts, you know, that are still, you know.
And you have many strip clubs?
Oh, I can't think of. Well, there's a couple around town. One of them just burnt down here a couple.
Yeah, I think that's a dead business.
Yeah, there is, and they're in those storefronts. Yeah. You know, the strip malls.
I went to a swingers club down there once in Toledo.
But I remember what was that? That was on. It was called Little Caesars, I think, on Erie Street. A gay guy got killed there years ago, and it made national news. What was that name? John Welch. Remember John Welch or something like that?
Yeah, I know people that knew him.
Yeah, America's Most Wanted.
He's a total fucking asshole.
Well, I believe that. He
about 4 feet tall.
Yeah, I believe that. I never really cared.
You know, that crazy, him and his crazy wife used to leave that kid, Adam, that was murdered at that mall all day long and take off and go fuck around. Here he ends up getting famous.
That was a big saga, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I seen him surface recently in something. I forget what it was.
Yeah, no, he's on something.
Yeah, he's got his own show or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, all them diehards trying to come back.
I used to like that show when it first, put these fuckers' faces on there and track them down.
Right.
Walmart cameras are hooked up to facial recognition, national security.
You know, I heard something about that.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know.
Yep. I mean, what a deal for the government, huh? Having all those cameras set up by Walmart, you get to watch.
Oh, boy, Big Brother's out there.
Yeah.
I don't, you know.
Yeah. I don't mind. Those cameras don't bother me.
Well, they don't bother me either because I'm not breaking the law or nothing. And, you know, I'm not doing looking in anybody's windows or nothing, but still.
Yeah. You know, looking in people's windows now is a felony.
You know, I kid people about it. You know, I said, you better watch it, buddy. They're going to get you on camera.
We did it in high school.
What's that?
Looked in girls' windows.
Oh, yeah.
But that used to be just like a nuisance. Don't do it anymore. Now it's a felony. So is filming people and they're not aware of it, having sex.
Recently, wasn't it? They just about voyeurism, about
And another thing too, if you got a bunch of porn with your wife or your girlfriend, you break up and you upload that later, that's a felony too. It's called revenge porn.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose
that's a shitty thing to do. That's a crappy thing to do. But I'll tell you, I don't think uploading that stuff now.
Use it against somebody, or
embarrass them.
Well, it is. You know,
but I don't think anybody cares about sex tapes anymore.
People don't give a fuck, man, about feelings they hurt. Or
no, but I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. Nude pictures showing up anymore.
I know you always hear about it, that they can hack your phone and steal your
shit. You got to be careful, though. I tell people, man, don't be taking nude pictures of your girlfriend and wife on your phone, because you consent to them having access to that for almost every app there is.
Whoa.
And they can draw that data out of there because you consented to it. You know, I always said, do you check to this, check to that kind of thing?
Right. Yeah. So where's Michelle at?
I don't know what happened to her.
She came on for about...
She came on, then it got like kicked
7-8 minutes?
I don't know what's happened.
Well, that's bullshit.
Walmart shop, long story short.
Rochester, I used to deliver beans there.
Oh yeah, Walmart's got cameras, I know, that they can zoom in, like, and see you counting money in the front seat on those ones they got up on the light poles. I saw this 10 years ago in West Branch.
Wow.
They zoom right in on you know what they'll do? They'll zoom in on your plate, zoom in on you stealing the shit, put it all together and send it to the prosecutor, and they will send you a letter that a warrant's been issued for your arrest.
Wow. I've been heard that they've been putting up license plate readers too, a lot of those.
Yeah, license plate. There's a name, there's an acronym for those. They're all over around here. They'll have
They're doing away with the cameras here for
there's a name, there's
cameras.
It's like, what do they call them?
They got cameras here if they hear a gunshot.
Yeah.
But Toledo's getting, they had 3 of them, one of them died, and they're getting rid of the other 2 because of, finances. But that's crazy. That's crazy. You got a sensor that senses gunshot in certain neighborhoods,
Yeah. No, they have that in Detroit. They had that green light thing.
They said they had it in Chicago too, and they said they did it with theirs last year, but I don't know.
Chicago, yeah, it's like they probably thought that it was, it was some bullshit. They need them more than anybody.
Oh.
You go in the hood, most places, you'll see that like faint blue light, like an airplane taxiway.
I did go to Chicago when I was younger.
Yeah.
I remember riding the Loop or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
And then went to all the museums. Yeah, it's pretty badass.
Yeah, it's cool.
Went to the observatory or whatever they call it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, they send Walmart sends you a registered certified letter, and they'll trespass you if they see you in there again if you get caught shoplifting.
My daughter got caught shoplifting there, and they banned her from there.
Yeah.
But I think she's been back in there since then. That was a few years ago.
But they'll trespass you if that.
Hey, well, that's up to her, man. She's the one that wants to gamble. You can lead a horse to Watertown, but
Yeah, casinos do that too.
Well, obviously they need to.
What was she have? Did she have a drug problem?
Well, not like, she liked pain pills and stuff. I probably, I don't know. I think her husband coerced her into doing it.
Yeah.
Because she has spinal bifida and she walks with braces and she's got like backpacks and I don't know what the fuck she did, but she got caught.
But did she tell you that? Did you find out through somewhere else?
No, this happened about 3 years ago, and I knew because my sister knew, and my sister was living over by Walmart's. Yeah, and then I just knew. Yeah, through a text message or somebody told me. I don't know, but I haven't seen her in a couple of years. But
okay. Is she still with the same guy?
Yeah, Yeah, they live out, some little town. I just kind of not disowned her, Tom, but you can only do so much, man. And I just got tired of giving.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Threw in the fucking towel. I just,
Yep.
And I got a daughter out in Indianapolis that left and moved to Indianapolis and didn't tell me or her mother. My first wife passed away, and then me and Margot got together. Yeah, and I haven't heard from Angie in, I don't know, it's been fucking 10 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and I don't care either way, I mean, what can I do?
Yeah, yep.
I don't lose no sleep over it, let's put it that way.
Right, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, I seen you streaming earlier today.
Yeah, I was on there earlier fucking around.
Yeah, fucking around. Hey, you got to do something to occupy the Ukrainium.
Yeah, how's your weather?
Well, right now I walked outside. I got a little thermometer outside, and I went out there in my bloomers and I looked, and it was 28, I think, on the thermometer. No rain.
You're colder. Yeah, right here it's 41 right now.
You're talking like 50 degrees by this weekend or something.
Oh, good. Yeah, they say that up in Michigan too. It's crazy, these air masses, how far they stretch.
And that's it too.
Yeah.
The fucking jet stream or whatever now they call it.
Yeah.
I know I picked up more fucking garbage this past week from Petco and fucking Dollar General, and I had Walmart receipts and fucking.
Was it windy?
Yeah, it was blowing across the street, man. They don't empty their fucking garbage cans out there. I'm about ready to go tell them, and I'm not one to bitch.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say, who handle? I'll handle it kind of professional. I'll say, I was just curious who handles your refuge, or and tell them I'm getting tired of picking this shit up. But no, I just I live in an apartment, right, and my apartment is right on the end, so I don't have no neighbors next to me, and the apartment next to me is the office for the office people, and they're only here 8 hours a day, so it's like quiet.
Oh, good.
But I picked up 4 Walmart bags of garbage this month.
Wow, yeah, that's a lot. That's nuts.
I know. One day
You should try and talk to cops into giving them a ticket. Because if you have something in the back of a pickup and it flies out, they'll give you a $300 ticket.
There's Dollar General.
Now you can do it.
There's Dollar General. There's a Petco. There's one in front of Petco, garbage can, and then a Shoe Sensation. But the garbage cans are just overflowing out front.
I see that a lot of places.
You can't. It's hard to get people to want to do that shit. They'll go in there and like ring customers up for gas, but they don't want to do that, and it's getting.
Yeah, I see it out back. I go pick the shit up.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna look at it.
Yeah. Yep.
Just a little effort.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
But anyways, I don't even know what the fuck time it is. What time is it, man? It's nighttime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 9:25.
9:25. Yeah. Oh, it did come up here. 9:21. Infolow put it. Oh, everybody's putting it up. Is that crazy? Or is it on there automatically?
Automatically.
Oh, I've never seen that
Should be.
before.
You're talking on the StreamYard thing?
Well, I'd say I've never been on StreamYard. I've never seen the time behind the chat.
Oh, Michelle texted me. She said her battery's low.
Well,
Charging
charge
the
that thing.
Charging her phone.
Yeah. So I do like that Gilligan's Island thing and powered up by a pedal bicycle or something.
Yeah. I like that show when I was a kid.
I watched some of the Wizard of Oz last night.
How was it?
Flipping channels. Well, I didn't watch it, but I watched the part just when they got to fucking Oz, in front of the big doors, and I shut it off. And then I turned it back on, and she was flying back down to the house on the farm. I said, but yeah, it brought back memories.
Yeah, no, I never watched it.
Well, I haven't watched it in years, but it's crazy.
Yeah.
They said that guy did the Tin Man wasn't the original one, but the original one, I guess, had a big reaction to that fucking metallic paint they put on his face and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, I suppose I should get off.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off here too.
Yeah. I'm gonna fuck around my guitar or something, or piss around.
Happy holidays. Can you play the guitar worth the fuck?
Pardon?
Can you play it all?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, really?
I've been doing this since the 70s, man. Yeah.
Go get that motherfucker and play it a little bit.
Well, I got a few of them. They're in the living room.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Well,
go
next
get
time
my-
you come on.
Okay. Well, okay. Next time I come on, I'll bring out my 12 string.
Okay. How long
Yeah.
take you to learn how to do that?
Well, Tom, it's like anything, trial and error. I pissed around with it for a while and I put it down, and I chased women and things like that,
Yeah.
raised kids and
Yeah.
put it down, but I still fuck with it. I broke it back out about 2 years ago and I didn't play it for about 3 years. So I go through stages,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's been 3 years exactly this Christmas.
Electric or acoustic?
I got rid of my electrics. I have all acoustics now.
Okay.
I got 1, 2, 3 12-string acoustics. I think I got 1, 2 6-string acoustics. And I got 1 electric under the bed. I think I'm gonna give away, but I don't know if you ever heard of. I'm sure you have. Guitar Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sold them some. I sold them a few months ago. I sold them my Gibson Electric, which was really fucking nice. It was blonde with gold trim, gold pickups. I sold them a banjo. I sold them a guitar-lele. I sold them a mandolin. But I kept, yeah. So I do that. I don't take it that serious, though, brother. I piss around with it.
Could you be good enough to play in a band?
Yeah, but see, that wouldn't draw my interest because that's too commercialized.
Okay.
You got to play like the top 40.
Yeah.
Whatever. I want to play what I want to play.
What do you like to play mostly?
Well, I'm old school. Anything. I can fucking some Bob Seger. Leonard Skinner, some Foreigner, some Kansas, or some country. You want to hear some George Jones or. Lately I was playing a Willie Nelson song, Pretty Paper. It was a Christmas song from like 1961.
Yeah, that'd be great if you could do that.
I got a fucking Frosty the Snowman, buddy, on the 12 string.
No kidding.
It sounds good.
All right.
Thumpity thump thump.
Well, say
yeah.
happy holidays to Margot for me.
Right, but I favor Bob Seger and stuff.
Yeah, I met him as a kid.
He's a hell of a guy. I'll be so glad to be standing beside you when you did that.
Yeah, I was just a kid. He lived next door to a guy that was going to college across the street. He was just starting to get famous.
He's still doing it, man. But he's getting up there in the years. But,
yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he seems like a pleasant guy too. Just.
You a Ted Nugent fan?
I Stranglehold.
That's the only good song he ever did.
I know.
Somebody else must have wrote that.
I like that song, but
Yeah, me too.
I wouldn't buy any of his albums, but I do. I don't.
Stranglehold's good. That's the only legit
song. I know my neighbor come out one day and I was like 18. She goes, it was like midnight. I had the fucking radio blasting between the houses, and she goes, turn that down. But yeah, Ted
like
Nugent.
Cat Scratch Fever, all that stupid shit.
He's a big advocate, hunting and politics and all that.
Bow and Arrow, Fred Bear.
Yeah, he's a fuddy-duddy, but we're all different. If we was all the same, this world would be,
Yeah, no, it doesn't take all kinds. We've got all kinds.
But Ted Nugent. But yeah, I'll do that. I don't know. I can sit back here and I guess strum my guitar.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, do it.
I don't take it serious though. I mean,
right.
Don't get me wrong. I forget more songs. I've forgotten more songs than I know.
That's okay.
But I'll get out the paperwork. I got out my John Denver book yesterday, and
okay. John Dusseldorf, that was his real name.
John Dusseldorf. Wow. Yeah. Well, about the plane and all that.
Yeah, everything. I know everything about it. I know a guy that gave him dual. He had a type rating and a Learjet. His dad was an American Airlines captain.
But yeah, God bless him.
Yeah, I know. Had a drinking problem.
John Denver. Did he?
That did him in on everything.
Oh, Rocky Mountain High.
Yeah.
All right, buddy.
All right. Good talking to you. Thanks for coming on.
Till we cross paths again.
All righty.
All right.
Good night.
Sunny side up, man.
Thank you.
All right, bud.
All right. Jeannie, what are you doing on there? I got to get Jeannie to come up someday. Infalub, you want to come up? Jungle Stick, how you doing? Wish Shanika would have came up. want to make sure she doesn't weigh 500 pounds before I have her down here. She got a great personality. Implub, you want to? Anybody want to come up? Don't want to make anybody feel bad on Christmas Day. Used to play a Gibson. Oh, you have his Martin guitar. Good for you, Jeannie. Jeannie, you ought to come up too. We'll just party on here. You guys want to go to Betty by now? I don't think I'm going to be doing that photography tonight with Marty's wife. She's an early go to bed. They're over at Marty's mother's, and there's no fucking way she's going to want to do that this late. So I think I'll just brush my teeth and get ready for Betty by. Read some more of my moon book tonight. Oh, you're working. God, it's got to be a slow night, isn't it? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to sign off too. I'm glad I don't like all this stuff being closed. It's bullshit. Gina, why don't you come up? Get to know you, make sure you're not a trans trucker. We're going through some validation. Hey, Thor, how you doing? No, Larry's going to play next time, Thor. Larry's going to play next time he comes up. Oh, manager's there. Oh, okay. Oh, very slow. Yeah, it's kind of cool, though, slow. Just sit around, fuck around. Good, nice, slow night's fun. You know? All right, well, you guys party on. Jeannie, come up next time. Come up next time. Impulub's been up before. Larry comes on. Shit, he was on for 8 years, just started coming up. Yeah. We'll get Drifter up. Who else? I like Melanie came up. She came up. Rennie Pink. Brian. Mix Gas. Yeah, Michelle's going to be too late now. It's going to be coming up too late. Well, take it easy, guys. You party on. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, probably. Have a good night.